Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Godzilla Battle Line video, and today we're talking about the Godzilla Store Shibuya Opening Celebration illustration card in Godzilla Battle Line. I'm giving it its own dedicated review video for the card, only because there are 3 other cards that were added during the first half of the season. I'll talk about those in their own video. This one is kind of important. It is on a similar level of importance, I guess, as the Valentine's Day card. The Shibuya illustration card is only available through an offer in the Godzilla Battle Line store. So, when you see this video, it should be maybe the 5th of May is probably when this is going to go live. And if that's the case, then you only have 6, 7, 8, 3 more days to pick up this card. It is on sale from the start of the season in May until May 8th, okay? So I've given you a few days to look at the card on your own. Now here's my review of the card. If you didn't watch my live stream or the initial video for the opening of this season, this is for you. So you can buy 4 copies of this card in the store for 2,000 gems a pop. So it's a total of 8,000 gems, or just around $80 if you are a US or European player and you use AndApp. Okay, if you use AndApp on your computer to play Battle Line, you may be able to get this cheaper because AndApp uses yen, and yen is weaker than the US dollar. I don't know if it's weaker than Canadian or euros or pounds or whatever you're playing with, but I was able to get this for slightly under 80 bucks. I maybe say $70 total. I had 2,000 gems saved up. You can use free gems for this, by the way. I had 2,000 gems saved up. I spent that, and then I bought the $60 gem bundle on AndApp, and that ended up coming out to like $53, $54, something like that. I don't remember, but it's gonna be like roughly, it's gonna be 8,000 yen, or oh my god, 8,000 gems, probably something like 80 yen total. You get 5 shards, or 5 fragments for Burning Godzilla with each purchase of this, so you're going to get a total of 20 fragments for Burning Godzilla, and then you're going to get 2,000 memory points per purchase, so that is a total of, 8,000 memory points. So if you buy enough of these, you're going to have enough memory points to level this thing up all the way. You're going to have enough cards to max this out all the way. If you end up deleting one of these cards, I am not entirely certain that there's ever going to be a way to get it back. So, with that being said, this is available in the store in a very similar offer that the Valentine's Day card was given. Very first and foremost thing. Next, let's take a look at the actual stats and abilities of this card. So, I have mine maxed out at 5 stars and level 30 of 30. The HP rank is 175. The attack rank is 255. So, for the HP rank, you're going 1.7 total levels. For the attack rank, you're getting 2.5 total levels. Attack rank is really solid. Almost 3 attack levels just right there. And the HP one is a little on the downside. It's 1.7. But honestly, the HP being down a little bit is not what I'm super worried... or not a deal breaker, I should say. I'm not super worried about it. It's not a deal breaker. The attack rank giving you an additional 2.5 increase is really, really strong because of the effect. Increases the attack of all units by 8% and additionally increases energy at the start of the battle by 2%. Or not 2%, I'm sorry, by 2. So, regardless of what level this card is, that energy at the start of the battle is always 2. So even if you have this at a 3-star card at level 20, you're still going to always get that 2 energy. The 2 energy doesn't change. And I believe, you can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, I believe the lowest level version of this card, the attack percentage boost is 4%? Okay. I think this is definitely worth picking up. You're going to get a total of 8% attack increase to all units. You're not going to get this to Void Ghidorah, to probably Mogera because he's an effect. You're not going to get this on like Dimension Tide or the trains. This is units. Burning Godzilla, Kamakura Swarm, Shin Godzilla Ortho, Singular Point Anguirus, things like that. It's not going to work on your leader either. Just all units. We don't have a whole lot of cards that do a flat buff to all of the units. We have some that's like all mechanical units, all flyers. This is all units. I think there's maybe 1 other card, 2 other cards maybe that do something like this. 8% seems like it's not a lot. 8% across your, 7 characters is a lot, or 11 characters if you do a full team. I think that this is not going to be a meta card, but I definitely think this is worth picking up. Whether you max it out or not is totally up to you. I think at least picking up one copy of it is fine, because even if you pick up one copy, you're still getting that 4% boost to all units and 2 energy at the start of the battle. Energy advantage is absolutely key in this game. It's why cards like the Final Wars card and the Godzilla Evolved card are really good, because they give you an increased energy gain if your deck has hit a certain threshold, like 5.5 average energy cost or 3.5 average energy cost. That's why cards that increase your leader ability cooldown or decrease the leader ability cooldown, those are so powerful, because that gives you an advantage as well. This is going to give you an advantage right off the rip of battle. If you pair this with something like the Final Wars card, you are going to be able to get 2 energy off rip. You'll probably get another 2 energy before your opponent even gets 3 or 4. So you're already starting off with an advantage, regardless of what level this card is at. I think this is a good card. I'm currently using it in my deck right now. You can see right here, I'll go back. This is the deck that I am currently using. And with all the cards that I have, I am at HP rank 7 and attack rank 7. The only thing that I could probably use to boost this would be if I leveled up my Final Wars card, but I've only pulled one copy of the Final Wars card. So, 8% attack boost, right, to all my units. Let's go to my Ghidorah, who's my ace. We go to stats. I mean, these are not halfway terrible stats, right? These are from the studio mode stats. And then, this is what his damage is. 985 plus the 162 from the studio or whatever, and then on top of that he's gonna get the card, and that's really, really strong. Can I go and look at all of the cards together? Where is that? It's inform team, right? Deck info. So yeah, you can see like where my deck lands with all this stuff with the attack at 7-7, but most importantly, this thing giving 8% attack to everything. It's really, like, not so bad, because if we look at some of my other cards, right, this increases leader HP by 5%, and shortens special move cooldown by 8%. That's still a pretty good advantage, getting your leader cooldown shortened by 8%. Really, really strong. Cost recovery, 9%. Really, really strong. This one increases HP and attack power of units related to Godzilla by 13%, and that's the Valentine's Day card, and increases your cost recovery speed by 7%. Excellent. So this stacks with this maxed out card. So between the Burning Godzilla Shibuya card and the Valentine's Day card, my Godzillas are getting, what, 21% attack increase? That's really, really, really strong. I'm not using a whole lot of Godzillas in this deck, but those 2 cards in there, really, really, really strong combination. So I'm not going to tell you that you have to go right now and max out this card. You have until May 8th to decide if you want to do that. I definitely think if you're a free-to-play player, out of all the offers that are in the store right now, I think this is probably the one that makes the most sense to get. At least get one copy of this card. We don't know if it'll ever make a return into the game. So far, any cards that they've offered exclusively in the store and something that isn't also pullable, like the Valentine's Day card, hasn't returned yet. We don't know if it ever will. I assume at some point it might. I would pick up one copy of this, just like I said. I would at least have picked up one copy of the Valentine's Day card if I was a free-to-play player. Pick up one copy of this. It's going to be super viable. Add even a 4% attack increase to everything and a 2 energy increase. I know a lot of free-to-play players struggle with getting actual usable battle memories. This one's not super busted. It's not a game changer. I think it's just a really good utility card for you to have, and I think it's going to stick in a lot of free-to-play player decks for a long time, because it's going to be just one of the easier cards for them to get. That's also really, really good. For more higher-end players, whales, this might not fit into their specific strategy, so they might not get a lot of mileage out of this card. I'm going to be using this card. I think free-to-play players will get at least a good amount of use out of a 1 copy of it. I think it's worth maxing out all the way, but that's just my thoughts. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned something today. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.